Dear child of God, lay aside every weight. Dear child of God, lay aside every weight. Lay aside every burden that was never meant for your shoulders. Lay aside the expectations, the pressure, the fear, the noise, and the endless comparison that keeps trying to steal your peace. You were not created to carry everything. You were not designed to live exhausted, anxious, and constantly trying to prove your worth. Some of the things you are holding onto right now, the worries, the disappointments, the opinions of people, the need to measure up, they were never assigned to you by God. And anything God did not assign to you is too heavy for you. That is why you feel tired. That is why you feel stretched. That is why your heart sometimes feels overwhelmed. Because you're carrying weights heaven never asked you to carry. My dear, let them go. Not everything deserves your energy. Not every voice deserves your attention. Not every path deserves your pursuit. Sometimes the holiest thing you can do is simply release. Release the need to compete. Release the need to rush. Release the need to look like everyone else. You are not called to imitate. You are called to reflect God. There is a difference. The world will always try to shape you into its image. It will tell you, be louder, be trendier, be more like them, change yourself so you can be accepted. But God says, come as you are, walk with me, be who I created you to be. Before anyone had an opinion about you, God already knew you. Before you took your first breath, He designed your life with intention. He placed gifts inside you. He placed light inside you. He placed purpose inside you. You are not empty. You are not random. You are not behind in life. You are becoming exactly who you were meant to be. But you cannot grow freely if you're still tied to unnecessary weights. Lay aside the weight of comparison. Someone else's journey is not your standard. Lay aside the weight of people-pleasing. You cannot obey God and please everyone at the same time. Lay aside the weight of fear. Fear will always tell you you're not enough, while God has already called you chosen. Lay aside the weight of past mistakes. God does not define you by what you did. He defines you by who you are becoming. And above all, lay aside every version of yourself that the world forced you to become. Return to your original design. Return to your true identity. Be who God originally designed you to be. Not filtered, not edited, not reduced, just you, led by Him. Even if the road looks slower, even if the results seem small, even if nobody claps for you, because obedience is greater than applause, and faithfulness matters more than fame. Remember this too. God wants you in a better place. Everything He allows, every season you walk through, is leading somewhere good. You may not see it yet, but help is on the way. God's help is on the way. He has not forgotten you.